This AI thief is pretty sneaky, right? I tweaked it a little. That creepy vibe is there instantly. Let's make him a shocked old detective. Honestly, this expression is enough, but let's give him a letter as a clue. Hey, doesn't spinning make it even better? Models strutting on the runway is nothing new, so let's put him in a messy, grimy subway instead. And there you have the contrast. To make videos like this, you actually don't need complicated settings. The key is whether you can create a sense of story. Today, I'll share 3 tips that help your AI videos lose that plastic feel. I've already organized all the prompts, so let's jump right in. Blinkin'. Micro expressions like smiling, sadness, anger, and arguing, AI can already make them look real. But by 2026, if your AI videos are still just about image quality, you're already behind. Now it's all about immersion. How do you create that? The most direct way is to break away from conventional perspectives. For example, take a revolutionary thief being rehabilitated. You can already see his caution just from his eyes and movements. But if you add a fisheye lens and set up a tilted Dutch angle, that sense of tension is instantly amplified. The same logic applies to expression. Instead of having an interviewee dryly describe their nervousness, it's better to have the camera quickly zoom out. This gives the audience an immersive sense of pressure. Or, for example, in the moment a boxer wins, you can use a quick low-angle close-up right in their face. This kind of perspective can instantly immerse people in that feeling of exhaustion mixed with euphoria, and even with just a detail, it can transport you in a second to those poetic places you can't actually reach. Holding an old, worn train ticket from a first-person view is much more engaging than an empty, vacant stare. The essence of immersion is switching to an unconventional perspective, allowing the audience to automatically enter the character's psychological space. Sometimes, the reason AI-generated content feels artificial is because the background is too clean and empty. For example, if we're filming a girl feeling wronged and she's just quietly crying, the audience will unconsciously focus on the texture of her skin, which actually makes it seem fake. But if you put her in a car on a rainy day with furrowed brows trying to hold back tears that still fall, that sense of grievance suddenly gains depth. It's just like this old detective from the Victorian era. His expression is already vivid enough, right? But if you add a letter as a clue in his hand, the audience will automatically start to fill in the blanks. What exactly is written on it? Even with more complex storytelling, like a thief holding a flashlight, when the beam shines on the red running shoes scattered in the living room. That's how suspense is created. And then there's this mysterious person walking on the white sand. Only through a pullback shot does the audience realize he's heading toward a maze. The purpose of providing information is to offer clues for reasoning, guiding the audience to imagine the story beyond what's shown on screen. When the audience starts to wonder why, they've already begun to believe in the reality of what they're seeing. If you want to express loneliness, instead of showing a girl playing on her phone in a dimly lit room with other girls, it's better to place her on a bustling street, using the lively, energetic crowd as a contrast to her solitary figure. It's like putting a runway model in a dirty, chaotic subway. The contrast between her composure and the environment makes people wonder where she's headed next. You can even create a more extreme emotional contrast, seamlessly connecting the happiness of being proposed to yesterday with the reality of cheating today. This kind of dramatic tension resonates even more. Contrast creates imbalance, and this imbalance brings about a kind of cognitive dissonance that forces the audience's minds to switch on. You'll want to keep watching. So whether you're making an AI movie, an AI short film, or an AI commercial, before you write your prompts, first think about the story you want the visuals to tell. If you're out of ideas, you can send your thoughts to the AI and let it help brainstorm the direction of the story. As long as the audience's attention is focused on the story, they'll naturally overlook those objective, minor flaws. Alright, that's it for today's video. See you next time!